Welcome to Sports Geek Throwback. Here's your host, the sports geek himself, Sean Callanan.
G'day, I am Sean Callanan from Sports Geek, and welcome to Sports Geek Throwback, where I pick out the best bits from the Sports Geek podcast archive. For this week's Sports Geek Throwback, I go back to episode 405 with Nick Makarov, published back in February this year. Nick Makarov is now Senior Director, Data Strategy and Innovation at Austin FC. I'm looking forward to catching up with Nick at SEAT in Nashville. Remember, if you need help with your digital, marketing or sponsorship teams, please get in touch. That is what we do in applying the digital to dollars process to help your team build revenue. In this throwback episode, Nick and I discuss AI and data engineering in sports. Remember, you can listen to the full episode at sportsgeekhq.com/405. But also that point of, engineering resources and the fact that, the developments in AI and pair programming and, talking to a Claude or a Cursor to help you do something, like the cost of effectively an engineer is going down, whether that's because of these tools or, your current team can take on some of those things. How do you start some of those like smaller projects to show that those wins, to do that storytelling, to say, hey, here's what we can do, if we, free ourselves up or, have a resource that is actually maximized by using some of these tools?
Yeah, it's a great question, especially I think the engineer conversation happens hand in hand with the warehousing, lake housing conversation, because it's like, no matter what your opinions are, at the end of the day, you are either tasking your existing team with learning data engineering or you're hiring a data engineer, and both are costly in different ways, right? Like I think every BI team's in the business of finding new time, which is very hard to do. So you do have to lean on some of those resources that are out there now, just in the AI space. I think we were a little AI averse, honestly, call it a year or two ago, because just so many products were rushed to market. It almost felt like, your computer gets a virus because you download LimeWire back in the day and you get nonstop Windows popping up. That's kind of what AI vendors felt like a year or two ago. So because we go through such an arduous vendor vetting process, we're like, let's take a deep breath, and what we feel like the use cases will present themselves to us. I think an easy one is Tableau Pulse, right? A tool that we're using already adds an AI feature that's like, okay, we're going to build these simple mobile dashboards for you, just using AI technology, right? And Tableau's got, you're building your desktop version, and then you have to double check the mobile version too. And leaning on Tableau Pulse for a quick win like that, all you're waiting for then is the president to say oh, hey, this is actually really nifty. How are you doing this? Boom, hook, line, sinker. Let's talk about AI. Let's talk about how much it costs. Let's talk about what it replaces, right? And I do think visualization is, I think, in my own opinion, the space that's most ripe in sports business for the AI usage, just because every stakeholder's got a different approach. It's tough to build a dashboard that has the exact right filters for everybody. And if you do build that dashboard, it's massive in size and compute, right? So I think that I'm bullish on AI in the visualization space. And then honestly, it's when it comes to engineering, I do think every BI team would want a data engineer on staff. But really, just as simple a use case as being given those keys to view and or edit an ETL job, a data cleaning job, and putting that code into ChatGPT and being like, hey, we actually want to accomplish this with the clean. We want to add a column. We want to present the data this way instead. That usually gets you across the line, right? So it's understanding what a full-time or part-time data engineer can get you against what open sourced AI tools can get you on the fly.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is a case of, if it gets you 90%, you still need the knowledge to be able to debug and fix it and that kind of stuff. So it's, we're not quite in a no code world, but someone who knows how to code can apply those tools and, productivity and those kind of things. So I think it's always exciting. And I agree that visualization piece, how far are we away from, your exec saying, I want this, and the tool or the mashup of, as long as you've got your data infrastructure, it can present that piece. Wonder how far away we are from that.
If you like this Sports Geek Throwback episode, please check out the full episode at sportsgeekhq.com. Please share Sports Geek with your sports business colleagues. We appreciate you sharing. We love working with podcast listeners. Please get in touch so we can help your team. Go to sportsgeekhq.com/phone call. All Sports Geek episodes are available at sportsgeekhq.com and all podcast platforms.